Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. As you can see, a little bit of a different setting. I've told you already before that I've been traveling a lot. For now this is the office, we might switch soon again. I'm always kind of on the move. We of course are going to dive into the charts, but before I'm going to ask you to smash the like button, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also, we have joined the deposit bonus army on YouTube, meaning that if you make an account now with our link in the description for Bybit or for VMix, you're getting a bonus depending on how much you deposit. I think for Bybit it's up to 3,000 and for VMix it's I think 4,500 or 5,000, so it's quite a lot of money. So take advantage of that. And then of course we are now really going to dive into the charts, and we're starting off with BTC USD. Matter of fact, we're actually only really going to look at Bitcoin, not at other charts. And as you can see, that fake blue line that came in that we talked about yesterday is the 200 week AMA, and today, a new day on Tuesday, we are kind of fighting with that line. We already dipped below, and if I zoom in quickly to the hourly, because then it's a little bit more clear, we even went below the 21k. We went all the way to, what is it, 20,865. And now we're rallying up. It looks on my screen not a lot, but if I just pull the measured move, then you can see that we quickly rallied up more than 10%, so that's quite fast. But I actually want to go to the broader picture, so let's go back. Like I said yesterday, this I expect some kind of reaction here from the 200 week EMA. We kind of having that so far, not really. We're, like I said, we're fighting with the line. If we drop below, then it was just a weak support. I think that's not something a lot of people would expect. And my eyes on the price is still that approximately 20k, that top from 2017. I do have to say that I feel like we're getting kind of in this capitulation phase. Where everything is just so bearish and everything is just selling off one day after another, that maybe one spike down and then we could see at least something of a little bit of a relief rally, because also on regular RSIs, not only just on here the market side B, we're seeing that we're getting quite in oversold territory. If I'm zooming into the 4 hourly, then we have seen at least the RSIs here pointing up a little bit, like here, and the VWAP as well. Money flow cannot really make something out of it. It's a curve down or wants to go higher. Maybe the market will stay a little bit flat today, because I think a lot of people will be looking out for the Fed meeting that's tomorrow. I will just mention that in a little bit, why that is important. So far so good. On the hourly, we have talked about this also yesterday. We have seen bullish divergences popping up everywhere, but the price is just not following so far. And matter of fact, it looks like we are printing a red dot again, so who knows, we might be rolling over again and revisiting those lower levels and then really break that 200 week EMA. Will be a bit of a joke actually, because like I said, I think really almost no one is expecting it. If I'm looking at zooming in on the 12 minutes, or really on today's base, then you could say a little bit, you know what, this is maybe a little bit of a bearish divergence. Not really strong, because the price is not really making a higher high, but kind of flat, so it's a little bit of a weak bearish divergence. But we'll have to see how it plays out. What I saw on the 12 minute, and this actually is just really a joke, except for this tiny green dot right here, we have been in the red with the money flow for almost 3 days in a row. I cannot remember ever that happened on the 12 minute. It's absolutely crazy. And of course also on the bigger time frames we see the same kind of stuff. I mean, we have a little bit of green there in between, but other than that, this is now almost 5 days, almost 6 days even, and this is 4 days of red money flow. It is very thick, so it is to be a little bit expected that we might get something of a bounce. I don't know how much it is, could be just a tiny bit, and then we're going down again. What I'm actually really looking out for right now is, since we had this as a trading range, that we're going lower, then establish a new trading range, and of course we need to find then the lows or the highs. That could take a few days before we kind of establish it. But this right now is our kind of low for now, and then I would say the 22, 23-ish is kind of the high, but I would be very careful with trading. Matter of fact, I did not trade at all yesterday because I just had no idea. Then quickly the dollar index I want to show you. We really up yesterday quite a lot, and we made a new high here. It looks like we are kind of establishing. For now, never say never. America's not open yet, so anything could change. But what I want to show you is when we zoom out, is that we have in the past much higher highs for the dollar index. Right now we are at 105, but back in the days at approximately 2001, we had a dollar index at 120, and if we go all the way back to 85, we once had a dollar index to 165. But to be honest, let's just keep the eyes now on this. The 120, that is already made. Of course, this was the dot-com bubble, and 2008, 2009, that was much lower. That was it 89, 90? Yeah. So for now, I think once we really start breaking this top with a lot of power, then I think eyes on the price is 120. So those are these levels right here. Everything from 112 to 120 is then kind of what's getting interesting, and of course BTC will most likely be dumping. Then we do have a little bit slowly on overbought territories on the weekly, but you know how it goes. It just could correct here a little bit, and then we're just moving higher, resetting those RSIs and all the other indicators, and then we're going higher. What I quickly want to show you is the FAT that will come out tomorrow with most likely a 0.75% rate hike. This is quite the surprise. Why? Because I think in last March or April they said we will not raise the interest rates with more than 0.5% every rate hike. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rate hikes after each other, all with 0.5, but we will most likely not go higher than that. 1 quarter later, they are now coming back on that. This kind of concerns me a little bit for like the real economy, not so much the charts. I mean, they react and then just kind of move on, and that is of course tradable, but for the real economy, for your spending, your purchasing power, and the inflation, because that means that they have seen something that probably concerns them, and that they think we need to step up, we need to get more before the curve instead of behind the curve. And this kind of concerns me, that I'm thinking, there might be a lot more crap to come on us with maybe energy prices. Maybe they have seen something in the bond market, the real estate market, you name it. So it's going to be very interesting tomorrow to see why they have bumped up their most likely their rate hikes. So it's going to be interesting to see. Last but not least, quickly I want to show you the Fear and Greed Index. We said yesterday when it was 11, this will most likely drop down even lower after the unexpected or kind of unexpected drop from yesterday, where we broke major support levels, and then you just see that extreme fear is just suddenly taken over. So this will be the story for now for a while. Don't be surprised by it, and we're just taking it by a day. Like I said, for now, trading wise, I am waiting for a trading range before I'm getting back into the game again. If I see scalp, maybe I will take it, and then I'll probably post it on Twitter, so feel free to check that out. And if not, then I'm just waiting for the next possible solid setup. That was it for now. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share the video with your friends if you think that's useful. Feel free to use the links for Bybit and Phoenix to claim your bonus. And see you guys very soon again in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye bye.